Good Monday morning at 8:53. I'm Paula Eben, and Jason Michael is here with our next weather forecast. You might have driven through some rain this morning. Is it going to let up later on?
It is definitely going to let up later on. We have to get through the evening hours. I think once we get past 7 p.m., friends, we'll start to see a lot of that dryness begin to move back in. But we are still going to be dealing with some wet weather across the board here. Along the Mass Pike, we're now beginning to see some of the light to moderate shower activity really start to ramp up here. Earlier on in the afternoon, look at this, around 8 a.m. through about 2 p.m., we're expecting the bulk of the showers. And again, eventually beginning to move out once we get past the sunset hour. We also have some modest fog developing mainly along and also south and west of the Taunton region on 495. So remember that as well. We have widespread 60s right now, and the struggle will be real today as we try to get into the 70s widespread. Another round of rain is going to be arriving on Wednesday of this week as well. And that is going to be setting the stage for more heat and humidity to return to southern New England. So as we look forward here in your hour-by-hour forecast, notice 7, 8, perhaps even 9 p.m. starting to see that dryness work on in. We'll have some overcast skies overnight tonight. And as we look towards the month of July, we definitely need the rain as well. We already have a deficit of more than an inch. So we'll be adding to that to close out the month of July and welcome in August. Now, here's the thing about August. As you'll see in your next 7 forecasts, by the time we get to Thursday, the 90s return. More heat and humidity is going to be on the climb, everybody. And because of the heat and humidity, we'll also add a storm chance in that as well, Paula.
All right, Jason. Yeah, so we have to enjoy these cooler temperatures until that heat arrives. Taking a look at traffic, we continue to have this problem split to Mass Pike, where it is a little slow going there. But from 495 to the Leverett Connector to Boston and Route 106 to 93, things have just been steadily improving throughout the morning. Taking a look at top stories today, a number of lawmakers will address Steward Healthcare's plan now to close 2 Massachusetts hospitals. Federal and state leaders will be at Kearney Hospital in Dorchester at 10:30 this morning to answer questions about that closure, and Neshoba Valley Medical Center in Air. The bankrupt Steward Healthcare system has been trying to sell its Massachusetts hospitals, but says there were no qualified bids for those 2 hospitals. Governor Healey says buyers are lined up for Steward's 6 other locations in Massachusetts. A hearing is scheduled in bankruptcy court on Wednesday. A Rhode Island mill went up in flames overnight. Look at this huge fire that broke out just before 1 a.m. at a former chemical plant in Woonsocket. The fire chief says crews are monitoring the air quality. Power's been turned off in the surrounding area. No word on injuries so far or what caused it. And a member of the New England Patriots being treated for a serious health issue. Defensive tackle Christian Barmore is out indefinitely after he was diagnosed with blood clots. He's been at training camp since it opened on Wednesday, but the team says Barmore was tested, evaluated, and treated by doctors at Mass General Brigham. No timetable yet for his return. The Pats signed Barmore to a 4-year contract extension in April, making him one of the highest paid players at his position. And Governor Healey is expected to sign the new state budget today, $58 billion package. It includes free community college for Massachusetts students, covering tuition and fees. It also allows the state lottery to move online, and funds will be set aside to fund free school meals for every single public school student. And at the Paris Olympics, Harvard student Lauren Scruggs wins a silver medal in foil fencing. She becomes the first Black American woman to medal in an individual fencing event. She's also the second Harvard fencer ever to win an Olympic medal. I'm Paula Eben. This has been a WBZ News Update. Have a great morning. We'll see you at noon.